Please like and subscribe.
Hello, Collective. Welcome to your reading. Collective, this is a general reading. You might not resonate with all of it. You might not resonate with any of it. But if you do resonate, please take what you need and leave the rest behind. Collective, I could be picking up on your energy or on someone else's energy who's in your life, whose energy is in your morphic field. So switch the energies around as they fit into your life, okay? You may get your own intuitive messages. Collective, please trust your intuition, okay? Trust your own intuition. And there are no dates on my readings. If you resonate with the reading when you click on it, it's yours. And lastly, tarot is not for everyone. And I really commend you for the work you have done on yourself, that you must have done on yourself, that brings you into the higher dimensions of tarot. Tarot can be very difficult. It can be very, very beautiful too. And it's all about growth. Okay, well, it is to me anyway. That's what it is to me. Okay, I'm going to begin shuffling the cards. Creator, please bless this reading. Please bring the knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High for the collective's person, and for the cross-watcher. Thank you. I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do a 9-card spread tonight. I like 9-card spreads. They're very good. Okay. One more. Creator, what does the collective need to know? What are the messages that you want collective to know? Who have you called to this reading? And what are their messages? Okay. All right, let us begin. I just want to see exactly what you can see. Okay, what's on the bottom of the deck? Justice. Ooh, justice is here. A powerful card. Okay, I think I'm going to bring it on this side here. It's still, no, can't really see it up there. Can you still see it? Yep, okay, perfect. So some sort of fairness, equity, good judgment, good intentions, somebody that has good intentions. So there's equity and balance, good intentions that is supporting the overall reading. So I'm just going to read the energies here. Very interesting energy here. Very interesting energy. Okay. So, that's what I love about tarot is that it's often, the way I read it anyway, is very, very real. It's not romantic and it's not all bad either, but it's very real. Okay, so the King of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Hermit energy. I'm seeing this, the collective, as your energy. The middle energy here, I'm seeing this as your person's energy. But I'm also seeing this as your energy too, going through a rebirth. And then this is the relationship between the two of you. So somebody who is very abundant, full of prosperity and security, somebody who felt very secure, they're very successful. Something happened and this caused this person to go. There was some sort of a tower, although it's not here. Maybe not. Maybe there wasn't a tower, but whoever this is, they have sleepless nights. This is your energy. You have sleepless nights. You had anxiety about something, and it caused you to go into betrayal. I always see the Hermit as betrayal, and betrayal is Latin, and it means to go within yourself to find your authority. Leaning on anyone else you'll come to, the reason why we have to go into betrayal is because we will come to some sort of a challenge, some sort of a crisis that no one can help us through. You've got to walk through this by yourself, no matter what it is. And it's a kind of an initiating challenge, but it doesn't feel like that. It's not, there's nobody there, initiating you. It's just basically life initiating you into yourself. But it has to do with Nicholas Flamel and the Philosopher's Stone. The Philosopher's Stone was like a man-made substance that Nicholas Flamel had created through the process of alchemy. And this stone could turn base metals like lead into gold. Now this is symbolic. So the Philosopher's Stone, many of us grow up holding a Philosopher's Stone. We're not even aware of it. We don't have the language for it. All we know is that this person, whoever they are, whether they're our mother, our father, our priest, our teacher, our older sibling, maybe like it's a friendly neighbor, somebody could be like a guardian, maybe like a grandparent. Somebody has authority that helps you through a seemingly impenetrable situation. And this person is your Philosopher's Stone. It turns that into gold. It helps you get through it. And the gold is you get to learn something about yourself. Something good, because you achieved it. You got through the situation. You went and you got help to whoever. You went and got some help, and the help helped you. Well, there comes a point in our evolution when life hands us a problem that no one can help you with. And this is when this is this kind of a problem. Something that throws a person who is so secure and so grounded and successful and abundant within themselves and throws them into Lord of Despair and Cruelty, throws them into, total worry and despair. And that causes you to go into vitriol, because this kind of despair no one can help you with. This is the kind of despair that the Rider White shows the person up all night with 9 swords over their head, completely. It's the suffering you do inside yourself when there's no one around, when no one's looking, and it feels like a hell realm. And in order to and it's our desire for that to stop, to get out of this hell realm, that's what sends us into vitriol. We have no choice. No one can answer this for us. You're in a kind of whatever it is, whatever worry and despair, whatever happened to you sent you into a kind of worry, a kind of a deep despair that sent you into yourself. Now with your person, let's stay with you now. Your magician. Something happened in this process where you were never the same. The way that you used to manifest was no more. Your magician was transformed. That magic, we all carry magic. It's a natural magic, and it's our ability to, I'm just going to grab a little bit of water. It's our ability to manifest. It's our ability to create. That's our natural magic. But when we're not nurturing it, or when we go through a major change through what has happened here, oftentimes that magic, we cannot even access it anymore, because it was based on a lower dimension. It was based in a different world. And whatever you came through here, when you came out of hermit mode, you were different. And so is your magician. So your magician is in the process of the death and rebirth process here. That's what I see with the magician in reverse. Then there's the hanged man in reverse too. And this is ultimately your energy also. Could be your person's energy too. But the hanged man energy that's in reverse is often a lack of sacrifice. It's often a person that really doesn't want to do the work. It's like this person feels they have a failure to give of themselves. I just got this real sense of despair and sorrow too, because this is this person's energy too. So even though this person cannot give of themselves, they're aware of it. They're very much aware of it. But anyway, if this is your energy, whatever happened here that put you from an abundant place into despair changed you. And you couldn't give of yourself anymore to whatever this was, to whatever kept you up at night, to the anguish. with your magician in a very different, now in a new territory. Your magician's in a new territory and going through a rebirth process. You're finding you cannot give of this anymore. You can't give of yourself towards something that was so hurtful to you. Whatever happened was so hurtful to you. They like kept you up, and whatever happened, no one helped you through this. Okay, let me say it this way. Let me say it clearly this way. The people that caused this didn't help you resolve it. It was the people who weren't involved, that were part of your immediate family, your spouse. I see with some of you, your kids are grown, and your kids can be sources of friendship too, and also, big sources of support also too. But yeah, you couldn't give us this anymore, and not only that, but you were ready to leave. You are ready to leave a sense of home, a sense of place. And this could be an actual home. This could be an actual physical home. But that's interesting because it reflects what's going on inside of you, because you are leaving a level of home within yourself. This is on the much more subtler levels of you, that you're leaving a level within yourself, a comfort zone, a perspective of life, of yourself. It may not feel like it, but when you get to where you're going, you're going to see the difference. You're going to see what I mean. Okay, so getting ready to leave home. So between what happened to you and your magician is in a state of flux and rebirth, you're also like somebody, either you or your person, has lingering resentments or has a desire to reconcile, has the desire to forgive. And maybe they do have lingering resentments, but their desire to forgive overpowers it, because the swords are all down now. They're not up. If the swords were up, you would be Lord of Defeat. And I feel like that's what this was. This was, you were defeated by something, by someone. You felt defeated. But in that, you were able to begin to recover, reach a level of forgiveness that you generated. You generated this. The people that initiated this towards you didn't help you generate this. They didn't come and say, I'm sorry. They didn't come and apologize. They didn't come and talk to you or try to work it out. They couldn't face you. These people, what they did was not about you. Okay, let me make that clear. Because we don't do things about other people. We don't do things because of other people. We do things because of ourselves. That's the way it is. And it's our ability to take responsibility for what we do. That's what makes us sovereign. Because nobody can argue with you about you. Especially when you're speaking from absolute vulnerability. So here you are, speaking from a place of absolute vulnerability, wanting to forgive. But your person doesn't feel like they're ready to either forgive you or they're ready to be forgiven. Your person's got a lot of confusion. There's a lack of purpose, and they feel they have a lack of purpose. This is Scorpio energy. This is Venus energy. And they feel like they don't have a purpose. They feel confused. They're confused. And I feel like, maybe you are confused, but all confusion is a confusion of motives. So when you get clear about yourself, you're pretty clear about the whole thing. And I'm getting that's what somebody can't get through. They can't get through this. They're tangled up in their own lies. They're tangled up in their own lies, and they can't get through it without exposing themselves. And they don't want to do that. Yeah. And you are, after you have come out of hermit mode, you're leaving home, and you are going to be just fine. You will be choosing happiness. And that's what I mean. There is justice coming in. There is equity coming in. And you know what? It's not equity that anybody allotted to you. This is equity that you allotted to yourself by the work you've done on yourself. All right, let's do some clarification. And you know what? This is not, this is not, when we clarify, it's like, oh no, here's all the bad news. Like, no. When I see things like this, I see this from a bird's eye view, that this was all set up for both of yours evolution. Your person's not ready to evolve yet, but you are. Therefore, you're going, you're doing it, you're doing the work. And when we clarify from a bird's eye view, it all looks perfect. It looks like a perfectly flowing gear that is operating for the both of your growth. It looks like that, but as soon as we clarify, that's when we come into the 3D. And that's when it gets really messy. But mysteriously and intelligently, all of the dynamics are working together on your behalf. Creator, can we have some clarification for the Magician in reverse, please? Why is the Magician in reverse? Collective's energy in the past. What happened to the Magician? Top 3 cards. Ooh, the 2 of Swords. Ooh. The Star. Whoa. And the 6 of Swords. Oh, yeah, see. Somebody went up against you, had betrayed you, had made a difficult choice to come towards you. I'm almost hearing the swords clashing. I'm actually hearing the metal clashing. The 2 of Swords is Libra energy. Could have been dealing with the Libra, or this could have been about imbalance. This could have been about imbalancing the balance. There was a balance here. You were balanced in your Magician energy. There was a balance, and somebody came in to deliberately upset the balance, because Libra energy is about balance. So 2 of Swords. whether this is an Aquarius or not, this star, somebody came in. I feel like this could be an Aquarius who came in and imbalanced what was balanced in your life. Maybe in order to, maybe this person felt like if they imbalanced you. Ooh, I just heard they were taking something from you. They were trying to take something from you. Ooh. And that if they took it from you, they would feel like they reached a kind of status. What? Ooh, I'm getting the sense of like, I'm getting spell work in my belly. Ooh, spell work, like, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it here because I have a feeling that, yeah, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so this person came in, Two of Swords. It could be an Aquarius energy, who knows? But whatever this person did, used Aquarius energy. And sometimes in Aquarius's shadow, Aquarius is Machiavellian. It's the group mind. It's not awake. It's not conscious. Like Friedrich Nietzsche said, he or she who is not that cannot obey themselves will be commanded. Well, this person was trying to take from somebody else in order to appear like they are in command of themselves. Like, can you hear how effed up that is? Like, that's really messy. And then they wouldn't tell the truth about it. The Six of Swords is when something has happened that causes another person pain. Another yourself or another person, probably both, because what we do to others we do to ourselves, and that's a fact. That's a universal axiom. And when we can't tell the truth about it, we make it about the other person. It's their fault. Oh, really? This person jumped into your body and made you do these things? Do they hold a gun to your head? Were they, like, no, give me a break, And I don't see anybody holding a gun to anybody's head here. I see somebody acting of their own free will. This was premeditated. This was premeditated. Oh, that's what the image I'm getting with this star. This was thought out. And there was magic. There was magic here. Okay, I want to get out of that energy. That's awful. Oof. Because, people don't understand that when they commit magic, that energy is now magnetic to them. No matter how many rebound, reflect, whatever. No. You're playing with energies that you obviously don't know what the hell you're doing. Especially when you're trying to send it to someone else. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to read you something now. Now I'm inspired. This inspired me. Okay, this is from Sandra Ingerman's book, Awakening to the Spirit World. And there's a part in it when she talks about the 5 levels of shamanism, the 5 levels of healers. There was a reading I did a while back, and I was trying to find this book to quote it, and I couldn't find it. And I remember how I was so upset because I wanted to show this. Oh, here they are. There it is. Okay. It's the 5 classes of shamanism. So, okay, listen to this. There are those shamans who are considered dangerous, who perform the dark arts, send curses, make people sick, and cause death and misfortune to come to the people. These these shamans are truly fearful of their environment and strike out against it. They do not operate consciously or in a conscientious way. They are willing to do anything to anyone if it so pleases them. These shamans operate from a survival-oriented value system. They can't see past that. This is the lowest class, the very lowest class of shaman. Okay, then they go up from there. Yeah, but I'm not gonna read all 5. I invite you to get the book and read it yourself. But this is exactly what I'm seeing here, is a very low dimensional person that doesn't understand what they're doing. And it shows to me what their relationship to life is. Okay. Can we have some clarification for the 9 of Swords, please? What is the 9 of Swords, Creator? What is the 9 of Swords? Oof. I don't like this energy, but this is what came on. This is what came onto the board. This is what is coming through the reading. So this wants to be seen. This energy wants to be seen. And it wants to be named. That's what I just heard. It wants to be named. Okay. Okay, right there. Okay, the 9 of Swords, 3 cards. The 3 of Pentacles in reverse. The 4 of Cups upright. And the Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, it's not saying, there was definitely a breaking away from a collaboration, from no more collaboration. Something fell apart, something collapsed, something dissolved. The truth became known to you about something. The truth was shown to you. It wasn't even, no one told you this. Somebody, I think, revealed themselves to you. You saw the truth about somebody. And I'm getting you've dreamed of this. I'm getting you had dreams in your life about this, about whoever this person is, and you know, you knew that this person was not sincere toward you, although they acted like it in public when other people were looking. But once you found out the truth, that was it. That was it. There was no more playing around. You weren't playing around. And you removed your spirit, your soul, your energy back. You pulled your energy back. You disconnected from this person. And this is more than a person. This is like, from somebody who thought that you were unorthodox, from somebody who thought that you were um, like overkind or fake, or saying that you were like have a faith or have a connection to some sort of healing within yourself. And this person wanted you to fail. They wanted you to fail. They wanted to interrupt you. They wanted to sabotage you. You found out, you saw their true spirit, you saw their true intentions, and it changed everything. Creator, can we have some clarification for the Seven of Cups in reverse, please? Ooh, the Tower in reverse. That's what just came flipping out. Tower in reverse. These cards dropped out like heavy. These cards felt very heavy when they dropped out. So, the Seven of Cups in reverse, your sense of, or whoever this is, who is confused and the lack of purpose. Maybe this is your energy too. Maybe you're not sure of the whole point of this whole thing. And you're trying to get clear within yourself, which you totally do, which you get totally clear. But I'm also getting big time that this is your person's energy. And I'm getting that more predominantly about them than it is about you, even though you are in this like a little bit. It's like they were creating a diversion, or thinking you're creating a diversion. Somebody's confused because they started off not telling the truth. So with that, the Tower in reverse happened. There's continued oppression. Somebody is not going to be starting a new cycle. They're not going to be able to find freedom. They're following their old ways. They're entrapped. They're not ready to change. They're not ready to evolve. And that's the whole thing. Now that we're talking about shamanism, a good shaman will ask the field, ask the ancestors, ask the creator, ask the guiding spirits, can this, whatever that needs to be healed, can this even be healed in this lifetime? Maybe it can't. Maybe it can't. You have to make room for that consideration too. And that the closure that you find when you went into hermit mode, you had to find that closure yourself. Okay? So with this continued oppression for someone, it's a continued oppression. And confusion and diversion, trying to divert away from themselves, trying to divert or deflect the focus off themselves. So they divert it onto you. The Queen of Pentacles here. And the Nine of Cups. Yeah, you were, this affected you. How could it not affect you? But you got over it. Very clearly here you got over it because you've got the Nine of Pentacles. You know, the Nine of Pentacles is a grueling card. It's a card of commitment. It is a card of working hard. You finally see the fruit of your labor. You have been toiling and toiling and toiling. This Tower, you know, I'm getting like you got through what a lot of people don't. Okay, these are women. I'm just hearing these are women, and I need to say this. This was one woman striking at the heart of another, and you got over it. You know, whether they used one woman's lover against her, whether I don't know what happened, but one woman struck at the heart of another, and you got over it. Not only that, but you have a sense of absolute satisfaction. You know, you're very, this is Pisces energy, total Pisces energy. It's like you're emotionally stable. You have a sense of luxury. You see the fruit of your labor. You see, you know, I feel like you've been doing this work of alchemy, emotional alchemy, for like several decades. Absolutely. So when people like betray you, yeah, it hurts, but you know how to get through this. Who was it, Elvis Levy, that said, when a person commits a betrayal or some sort of a humiliation or shame to a person who trusts them, it's like premature homicide, or like initiatory homicide, or something like that. It was like premature homicide, like the actual act hasn't happened yet. It happened first in the spirit, and that's what I mean. This, whatever happened here was an attack. But you are strong. Whoever you are able to transcend energies. You're like an alchemist. That's what I see here. You're like an alchemist. Can we have the Two of Wands, please? And that's what I mean. You found home. You're holding wands in your hand. You found your magic. You found your source. You found your roots, your connection to the truth of who you are, and you're getting the hell out of here. You're getting out of here. It's like you have found the truth within yourself. You know, and whatever happened here with this Two of Swords here trying to imbalance you, that wasn't about you. That was about the other person. And they see that. They see that. They will probably never tell you, but they see it. They know it. I think they have too much pride, but they can see it. They know it. That it's about them. That you didn't do anything to deserve this. You know, and that's what the whole martyr story is all about. Martyrs don't invite it in. They're martyrs because they're martyrs, because they're innocent. Because they're innocent. And you were like martyred. Some part of your life was martyred, and there was a collective around this person that was supporting them. There was a collective around this energy. See, this is the Hierophant, so this was a lot of authority. This is either group mind authority, oh my gosh, this is both Aquarius energy. The Six of Swords is Aquarius energy too. So double Aquarius energy. Very interesting. Okay, can we have clarification for the Two of Wands, please? And look at Spirit's hand coming out of the sky, coming out of the ether to offer you your magic, to offer you something that can only be given by Spirit. And that's the thing. I have to say this too. Top 3 cards. Oh, interesting. So somebody is moving forward very efficiently, very responsibly. They're working hard. They're moving forward. You are. This is you. You're in your high priestess energy. That's what I see here. It's the moon because other people are confused about you. They don't understand. They don't understand where you get your strength. You could be a Leo. This is, look at this, Leo and Aquarius opposing each other. You know, if this was like the zodiacal wheel, that's absolutely appropriate. You know, but you're working hard, moving away from this energy in your high priestess energy. Very strong, very, very strong, very feminine, strong energy. And the people around you are confused about how you're doing this. But they're not willing to give of themselves, and neither are you. It's like a stalemate. It's like too bad, so sad. You know? Too bad, so sad. All right, let's pull a Native American Oracle card to close this reading off. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say too. Thank you, Creator. The last thing I want to say about this witchcraft, crappy air energy up here of somebody trying to, there was magic, there was some sort of spell work done here. Whoever does this to prove that God doesn't exist. That's what I'm getting. They're like, they're trying to prove that God doesn't exist, trying to make a point, trying to make a statement. But this person doesn't foolishly know that they are tampering with energies that they really have no idea what the hell they're doing. Because the most powerful occultists in the world acknowledge the intelligence of the universe. They acknowledge God. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. I'll tell you that right now. Okay? Let's pull a Native American Oracle card to tie this energy off. And let me be clear. When I say that the most powerful occultists in the world acknowledge God, I'm feeling that everybody is thinking I'm talking about the Christian God. It's not what I'm talking about. Let me make that clear, okay? Because that would be confusing right now. Okay, just a minute here. I have to really split these. Okay, there we go. That's really how ascension happens. This was about evolution. This happened for evolution. This whole thing happened for evolution. You were betrayed by somebody. They messed up. They interfered with your life doing spell work. You were betrayed. It sent you into a descent into like the underworld. When you were done with your work in the underworld, you got over it. You got over the tower. You disconnected from this energy. You stopped giving of yourself to this energy. And you resurrected. You recovered. Look at you. Look at your energy here. It's incredible. This was about evolution. And see what I mean? These people put this spell work into work against you, and it ended up that's funny. Oh my gosh. I just heard the word Balaam. So it's like somebody set out to try to curse you and ended up blessing you. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Okay. Oh, look at this. Oh, you've got some authority stepping in here. Beautiful authority too. Is this Walking Tonka? No, it can't be. It is. Oh my gosh, the Great Spirit just showed up. Oh my gosh. It's Judgment Day for someone. That's all I'm going to say. It's Judgment Day for someone. The Great Spirit, number 17. Also, it's a miracle, too, because this is justice for you. Look at justice is here. Justice. Oh, I want to cry. Oh, my gosh, I want to cry. You know, God is good. The Great Spirit is so good. The Creator is just absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Walking Tonka is the Great Spirit of the Lakota, the intense and dangerous power of the Great Mystery, the subtle energy that permeates all beings. Every part of the cosmos, the sun, moon, sky, earth, wind, animals, plants, and humans, has its own spirit, but Walking Tonka is the subtle energy in everything, the energy that makes everything alive. Walking is the sacred and part of all things, but not in equal measure or at all times. Some have more, some use it freely, some hold it tight. The eagle is a symbol of the Great Spirit which watches over the world. Eagle is the only creature able to fly from the visible to the invisible worlds and initiates through the mysteries of life, death, and beyond. The message of this card: you have access to power and wisdom beyond human understanding. Ask, wait, and listen. The key words of this card is miracle, divine will, faith, earthly manifestations of the sacred, messages and answers. The time this card speaks of is winter. Ooh. So Spirit, the Great Mystery is with you right now, and you are in gestation period. You, I feel, are going through, or maybe you've already been through this. Maybe you've already been through the gestation period. Yes. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. So yes. Oh yeah. Okay. You've already been through this. You've already been through this. And the Great Spirit has shown up to bring judgment, to sentence karma on this energy. Oh, I see energy. I see like a wall. It's like a wall going up that will be impenetrable between them and you. I see. It's more than that, though. It's more than that. That's just my faulty language for what I'm feeling. But there is a hedge of protection around you. The Creator is putting a hedge of protection around you. And you know what? He's not showing the Creator, he, she, they're not showing me what is going to happen to I feel like there's more than one person here. There's more than one person here. And you know what? This is Aquarius energy too, and the Five of Swords in reverse. And even though you have forgiven this person, you know, that's our forgiveness is one thing. But when the Creator sees injustice, you know, to a person that did nothing to bring that upon themselves, you know, Creator always says, vengeance is mine. You know, and this is what I see. Justice is coming in on your behalf. Justice is coming in on your behalf. You're not to look behind you. This is like what I saw, what made me kind of go, whoa, as I saw Sodom and Gomorrah. And I mean, that's an awful story in the Old Testament that I don't even like to talk about, but that's what I saw. I saw you're not even running. You're just living your life. You're just prevailing. You're succeeding. You're moving forward. Look at the pyramids into higher dimensions within you. Your high priestess energy. You're a mystery to the people around you. You're incredibly strong. And while you are doing your thing and honoring yourself, karma is being sentenced to the people that you left behind. And the Creator is saying, this isn't about you anymore. This isn't about you anymore. Oh, that gives me that's what I mean. This is Judgment Day for someone. Okay, this is a very hard read, but I'm going to publish this one. This is an intense one. And I'm so happy that you got through this. I am so happy that you have an inner guidance, your strength. Look at you, look at you, look at you. Alchemist. You are the alchemist. You are favored. You are favored. You are protected. Oh, beautiful. Be happy for those of you who don't resonate with this energy here. And that's all I'm going to say. All right, everybody, I'm going to leave that here. You have a beautiful night. Thank you for tuning into my reading. If you're new to my channel and you like my style of reading, please like and subscribe. When you like my channel, it helps other people find me, or when you like the video, it helps other people find me. It helps the algorithm. And when you subscribe, you get access to all my content, which is totally free. All right, and for those of you that are returning, oh my gosh, you guys, thank you so much. I love all your comments. I read every one. I take them all to my heart. You guys are so very deeply precious to me, and I thank you guys so very, very much. All right, I'm honored to read for you. Thank you for trusting me with this energy and with this reading. Thank you, Creator, for trusting me with this reading, and I look forward to reading for you next time. All right, bye.